Mic check! Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. Let me just resume our timer. Hello everyone, sorry, sorry we're a little late. I caught my dog eating a bunch of fortune cookies, so she like stole, we have like this bowl of like fortune cookies on our table and she was eating them. No, it's not, no. The background has been, technically the background is old, like I changed it a couple streams ago. What's your dog's fortune? I don't know. She ate the fucking papers. I'm gonna have to. I gotta message my dad and tell him to make sure to give her extra dry food. New jacket? No. No. It's nothing visual. Oh wait, that's too much of a hint. Oh. Okay, well, whatever. Let me just message my dad really quick. Is it the new mic? It is. I was feeling kind of quirky, so I wanted to switch up the mic. So, although you get a doodle, yippee! I don't think you have like a character or anything, so I'll just doodle. I don't know if you have something or someone you want me to doodle, I'll do it for you. Eehee. Just message me whatever you want. Yeah, we started the new game already? Yeah, we are. We'll be playing the second game in the Ace Attorney Chronicles today with Mr. Cole. After I text my dad. Hehe. Can you give the dog? When you can. Okay. Can you do a character off the selfie or something, whatever? A character. I mean, I can do my best. I can do my best to draw your selfie. I'm not a great artist. I sent a little doodle that I can do. It'll probably be similar to that, just, you know, you. So just let me if that's okay. Okay, great. Wonderful. Well, welcome in. Congratulations on getting Forced Improv. Welcome in Cole and Dank and Serenity and Sparkles. Oh, thank you so much for the bits. My survey bits, funny cat girl. I appreciate that. I'm gonna add 20 to the timer as well, because that's about, I think actually that's about 15 for the bits. Thank you so much for the bits. I appreciate it. Welcome in Kino and I think I got everyone. I hope so. I'm sorry if I don't overruled you. My bad. I remember ad bits. You got bits for watching ads? Was that really a thing? We make pennies off of ads. I know to resub to my lady when I can't use her yippee emote, because I use that shit all the time. I was like, I tried to use it earlier and then I was like, wait a minute, I need to resub to my lady because it's not showing up when I type yippee. Welcome in everyone. Can you even tell the difference in the mic? I think I gave it away by giving you guys a hint, but like, can you even tell there's a difference? I was listening back to my videos, my VODs, and I was like, wait, my mic sounds kind of like muddy. And it's probably because, you know, sound treatment, whatever. It sounds like my phone speaker. A $200 mic sounds like a phone speaker. Hi Lucky, welcome to the stream. How you doing? Hi Ash as well. Welcome in, welcome in. How's everyone doing today? Let me just have a little sip of water. Oop, a sip of water really quick. Are you listening on your phone? Okay, that explains it. Can anyone else with proper headphones tell me if it sounds okay? If it sounds any different to how it sounded originally? Thank you for the care pack as well, Ash. Let me just stretch. How's everyone doing? What's everyone up to? You're supposed to, like, even, no, if it sounds crap or it sounds the same, I want you to tell me it sounds the same, okay? I'd have to side by side to make sure, but I want to say there's a difference, yeah? Okay. I'd hope so. This is a $200 mic plus the 100 question mark dollar Focusrite, so I'm hoping it sounds better. Maybe it's only noticeable in actual recordings or like in VA stuff when they're actually when they actually care about the quality, etc. And no buzzing. Sorry, my cat ears are a little off again. They're always off on this model though, it seems. What's everyone up to? How's everyone's day so far? I spent most of my morning doing chores and stuff because we're prepping for some people to come over to our house and see what's up with my bro, see if they want to take him into the group, since, you know, my dad's getting up there in the years. So I've been cleaning the house. I've been, I did a lot of cleaning today, and then I passed out and took a nap for a little bit. So we're still kind of waking up from that. I've drank the alcohol. Are you, stay safe. Are you okay? You having fun? What'd you have? I made it to South Carolina. Let's go! Let's go! For another car show? Hi. Wait, hold on. Let me remember how to do this. Hi. How are you? How are ya? How are ya? I don't know. Anyway, that's why it's TTS at home. We have TTS at home. It's just very bad. Welcome in, Buddha. How you doing today? I'm doing okay. Doing okay. Very productive. Very productive. I've also been like low-key hyperfixating on D&D related stuff because Riley is putting together a campaign that's going to be streamed at some point. And I was making my character, and I am excited for her. She is kind of a yandere. So it's gonna be a lot of fun. She's a vampire paladin, because we had to choose between like paladin, warlock, etc., cleric, etc. So I chose paladin because I just want to smack things with a sword, you know? It's just easier that way. Cole's also in that campaign, so you should name her Ola. I don't think I will. You know, it's a great name, just not for her. I named her Clover. I think it's adorable. But I made her a fancy like character sheet. Wait. Actually, am I allowed to show it? I don't see why not. I'm just gonna show off the aesthetics. You guys don't get to read any of it unless you're like super good at pausing, I guess. I'm just gonna show off the aesthetics of her character sheet because I popped off with it. Where's my window? Here's her character sheet that I'm actually probably not working on it as much anymore. I'm not gonna bother with the rearranging. Look at how cute she is. Very cutesy, very demure. I had to use a pick group for this because frickin' Serenity was like, no buying art for 2 months. And then, you know, all the aesthetics. Oh, how cute. So cutesy. Lots of stuff. Anyways. Isn't it nice? Isn't it cute? Anyways. Well, she's taller than you. Okay, well, no, she's not actually because I'm like 6'7", so she's not taller than me, actually. It's pretty extensive. Yeah, I'm just extra like that. You know, the main problem was I was struggling with her personality, so I was like, maybe if I establish all the relationships and all the background and stuff, it'll dawn on me what to do right for her personality, because I don't know how I'm gonna portray her. Even like character voice-wise, I'm struggling because I was gonna give her like kind of like a light, airy voice, etc. But I'm like, I guess my main problem is that she's not very like me. Like, I'm kind of a crackhead. Like, if you gave a raccoon like drugs, like a gremlin, you know, like that's my kind of energy. But then she's very like, it's very sweet, very like, oh, I don't, you know, quiet, etc. I'm not quiet. And she is kind of like me in the sense that she's curious and kind of like excessively curious, etc. But Besides that, not really like me. It might be hard to pull off, right? It might be, but that's okay. Probably. I'll figure it out. Another problem is that like I'm not very good at role playing, at least not in text. Or like at least not in talking, I mean to say. Like I'm not good at improv. I can write like role play and stuff, and I can write in general, but like when it comes to role playing on the spot, not great. So I still have flashbacks to a session where I killed someone, and didn't have any witty one-liner after it. And I was just like, damn, okay, I killed him. Takes time to get used to. Yeah, I know, and I know if you know, I know it'll take practice, and the more I do it, the more comfortable I'd be probably. But I'm too nervous of failure and getting laughed at, you know. Even though like everyone in that campaign is my friend, you know? Hi Matt, welcome to the stream. Happy to see you drop by. Also welcome Info as well. I didn't welcome you properly, my bad. I jammed for a lot of new players before, but they grew into it. Now they're really good. Give her a pirate voice. Well, do you have a pirate voice to demonstrate? I'm not sure I'm familiar. I don't think Ford told me what kind of alcohol they had. They are in booty, etc. You'll need to send like a voice clip or something, because I don't know if I'll be able to do it without an example, right? Hi Ellington, welcome to the stream. Let me give you a shout out. I don't know if I can guess what game you were last playing, because I think you. Oh, Marvel Rivals. Yeah, I think I missed that one. I'm a fake fan. I'm a fake fan. I've been in the drawing mood though lately, which is why I was feeling generous about doodles. But you know, doodles are forever, right? Like I'll draw whatever. Very poorly, but drawn nonetheless. Yeah, welcome to the stream. How you doing today? But I like the aesthetics of I like the aesthetics of character creation. I heard drawing. Yeah, I'm trying to get into it a little bit. Cause I'm still, what's the word? Deprived? I can't buy art, so I've resorted to drawing my own, it seems. Well, I can buy art, but like, if I buy art, then Serenity won't commission our characters together, and I will do anything for free art. And especially when it comes to collabs, because seeing my characters with other people's characters makes me very happy. Which reminds me, wait, hold on. Let me show you the art I got from our D&D session before. Hold on. Maybe I just search as image. Albedo, my beloved. They're doing an Albedo event. I'm so excited. I'm gonna have to re-download Genshin for it. Even though, if it's not voiced by Koi Dao though, I don't know how much like I'd be interested, because Koi Dao makes that character for me. I'm not gonna. Wait, hat from Zay. Where? I'm gonna leak the server. Because actually, no, I'm not. I'm not, even though it's all just scheduling conversations. Hi Daz, welcome to the stream. How you doing today? Oh, thank you for the follow. I love, okay. Is that so? Okay, let me show you guys this. Here's, get that man a sub immediately. Here's my characters on the left, and then Mari's characters on the right. These are our D&D characters. They're so, aren't they so cute? Oh my god, they're so cute. And then, oh wait, doing fine, trying to rush and meet my work quota so then I can do some homework. Right, homework. Hee hee. That exists. I haven't done any of the homeworks. Hee hee hee. Oh, thank you for gifting a sub. Oh, I appreciate it. Here, you know what? Just because you love jokes so much, I'll give you a joke as well. On the house. Don't say I never gave you anything, okay? So, let's see. I used to be indecisive, but now I'm not so sure. Why haven't you done that homework? The stuff is hella important. Yeah, I know. I'm just, yeah, very busy. I have 9 pages of lines to do by the 3rd. I have 2 more scripts to read. I have a writing commission. Well, that's recent, and I get a month to do it. But I have... What else do I have? Oh. Oh, you want another bad joke? Okay, let me see if I have it. Anything... I don't think I have anything feet related. Oh, this... Well, what do you call a fear of giants? Fee-fi-phobia. 9 pages? Holy dude. Yeah, they're like game lines kinda though. So they can be, some pages can be relatively short and it's just stuff like laughs and ouch and whoops, etc. Oops. And each of those are in different like they hit enter, you know? Like I forget what that's called. Whatever. Different lines. So yeah, that it's not too bad when you consider that, but like if you also consider the fact that it's kind of an impression, like I'm doing an impression of a character, it's a little harder because I'm not very good at impressions, so a bit of work. A bit of work. Oh, do you want to post it, Olo? I haven't done that in a bit too. If Serenity is still here, you can also have a post it if you'd like. I'll stop yapping though and start getting things on the road. We have time for yaps later, okay? We're gonna... Cole doesn't have a lot of time. Let me message him. VC. Let me add a peak so it's less aggressive. Yes, please. What would you like on your post-it? We will have time for yapping because we're gonna be doing the Ace Attorney Adventures tier list later. The smash, or well, I guess it's not really a tier list. It's more of a smash or pass, right? I want a 3rd ear between your two. You want me to draw like an ear and... Okay. That's an interesting request, but okay.
Well.
Hello. Hello. I'm just gonna draw this really quick before I forget. Items. Copy this. I don't know if I can draw very well. With a mouse.
Are you talking?
Oh, eehee. Let me check.
Did you set Discord to your new mic?
No. Did I?
Now I can hear
Now
you.
I have. My bad. Hello. How you doing?
Like I pop in and I'm waiting for a response. I'm like, am I the problem? Is it me?
Yes.
No, it's not. It was actually you. I didn't have to change nothing. Thank you very much.
Okay, need to focus the book of have fun. Yeah, thank you for the lurk, Ellington. I appreciate it. How the fuck do you draw an ear?
Everyone be safe. Oh.
Well, I'm not very familiar with ear anatomy. Because
I feel like you should just play it by
triangles. I wasn't going. Okay. Okay. Without a reference, this is this is not great. This is that fun. Everything you wanted and more. Oh, like the cat. Okay, wait, hold on.
See, that's why everybody has cat ears. They're easier than human ears.
Yeah. I mean, I have both. One of them's fake.
Which one?
That's not what I had in mind. you gotta be more specific. You just told me ears. I didn't know what kind of ears.
Admittedly, I would also assume human ears if you did not specify cat ears, to be fair.
Attack on human ears, let's go. They didn't want human ears. Um. Actually, I'm not going to add that. That's okay. I'd assume Shrek ears. That's because you're built a little different. That's okay.
Built with alternative materials.
Yes. Okay. Brilliant.
You got 3 ears now. What is that?
It looks more like a party hat, though, doesn't it?
It looks like you're a unicorn now.
I like it, Picasso. Thank you, thank you. Where is my ace attorney? Why isn't my attorney acing right now?
We bring enough ace to the party there already. It's fine.
Oh, thank you for the follow, Sicked. Oh, I hope I said that right. Welcome to the stream. Thank you so much. I hope you're having a great day so far.
It has been so long since I've seen Leet speak.
Huh?
Leet speak, where it's like you're replacing the letters with numbers and stuff.
Oh. I didn't know there was a name for that.
Am I old? Am I out of touch? Am I the problem?
Yes. Yes.
Uh-huh.
All three. Yes.
Put the game up.
It's up. It's up. Not on stream yet, but like in my name, but with underscores. Are the underscores supposed to be letters? No way.
You're supposed to say each underscore out loud. It's OL underscore 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 underscore. Hello.
There's a lot more underscores you're missing. 2, 3,
I
4,
said a lot of
6,
underscores.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. There are 19 underscores. Go on. No, I'm just kidding.
Underscore 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 underscore. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Huh. Oh. Are we in no, we did resolves, right?
Oh.
No. This is a 2, right?
I think you only played the first game, right? That's what we were on before,
We
I
were
think.
on adventures, and now we're doing resolves. So new game. It's resolve. Thank you, thank you. And thank you for the egg as well. Let's switch up our category.
I appreciate the translation there, Matt.
Let's all speak in lead speak today. That is a lot. Oh shit! Don't tell me.
Who died?
Standing here in the bright sunshine, looking out over the vast ocean. Those days in London seem like a dream.
Dad.
But I do miss my time in England's vast capital.
Move my head over. I'm in the way.
Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on. Let me sort this out.
He's flourished into a truly wonderful lawyer.
Thank you.
I've no doubt that at this very moment,
You're welcome.
he's fighting some noble cause in court. Forgive me for taking so long to come to visit you. My life has been such a whirlwind.
Oh, maybe it's not her
since I
dad then.
returned. And no one could have predicted what has happened. Just 2 months after arriving home.
Oh.
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 Oh. Oh. Oh.
Oh my god, she's from the first game. Why does Susato
So
sound
I
different
came
here?
today to ask
Because
for
I usually
forgiveness.
voice her, probably.
Tomorrow, I shall be standing in court.
She has a
For
British
the only
accent.
time in my life. As a lawyer.
Oh,
As a
Oh?
lawyer?
she is the lawyer. Let's
She's
go.
the lawyer? Oh
So
shit!
yes.
She's dead!
Dead
What about the
woman?
bird on her
Ask for your
head?
guidance.
The bird did it.
Kazuma-sama.
Oh, that was Kazuma's grave? Okay.
That makes sense. That tracks.
Yep, he do indeed be dead. That surprised me too. She's the lawyer?
Okay.
Okay! I'm so proud of her! Wait, okay. What is does every lawyer in JP have a katana? Probably. For the first case, rest now. Oh, okay. If Susato is the lawyer, this is gonna be a short game. What the fuck is that supposed to mean? Oh, you mean she's really good. Okay, I get it.
Yeah, she's confident.
Okay, you're right. 13th of August, 8:26 a.m. Supreme Court of Judicature, Defendant's Antechamber 3. Oh, so I guess she's British. We haven't really... Okay. Or she has a bit of a British accent, at least. Here I am again after 9 months. The Supreme Court of Judicature of Japan. I feel so nervous, but I must steel my nerves and find a way to compose myself. I wasn't prepared to be British. Go on, you get this.
Ah, good. You're here. It doesn't do for a lawyer to be late.
Oh, yes. Good morning, sir.
I hardly recognize you. You got a fine figure, counsel,
The fuck?
but you look as white as a sheet, and those wide eyes aren't doing you any favors either.
Oh dear. The truth is, I'm so incredibly nervous. I feel utterly nauseated. Oh my god. I almost wish that I'd never been born. Damn! What the fuck?
That's a lot.
Goodness, not the sort of thing a father hopes to hear from his daughter, I must say.
Yujin Mikotoma, professor of medicine at the Imperial University. A man who, earlier in his life, traveled to Great Britain to study the latest advances in forensic medical science. And of course, my brilliant father. Father! Excuse me. I don't know who's saying this. Oh, okay.
Okay.
Would I be correct in thinking that you're to be my lawyer in court today? Oh, yes. Yes, that's right, miss. Well, I want to thank you for agreeing to represent me. I swear on my life. She's their client?
Yeah.
What'd she do? Oh, the murder, potentially. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
It's a complete fabrication. This whole thing. Ray Membami. Born the same year as I and my greatest friend. Oh my god, our friend is on trial. What's with all these personal ties in court? Though unusual for a woman in our time, she works at the university research laboratory helping my father. And sadly, she is the defendant in today's trial. Accused of committing a truly awful murder. Are you feeling alright? Since we started talking, you seem, well, to have become a little flushed. Oh my, well, it's what?
Are they gay? Good for them.
Yeah. It's just that I have feelings. No, you look. Oh my god, wait, she might be.
Yeah. Yeah.
You look so gallant and dashing. She's so cute. Gay, now kiss. Sorry? And when I fall under your intense gaze, it makes me feel rather bashful.
And they were roommates.
Goodness. I don't think she knows. She hasn't realized who I am. Damn, what?
Oh.
It would seem our little plan for this trial is going to work.
Oh, what do you mean, Professor Mikoto?
If even your best friend can't see through the disguise, I think we can relax.
Wait,
We're
is
disguised?
are you dressed as a woman or not? Like, are you dressed as a man?
We're Uno.
Like,
We've stolen his identity.
Are you dressed up as Kazuma? That'd be funny.
Disguise? Yes, I've never tried dressing this way before, of course, so wasn't sure how convincing it would be. But this does make me feel a little relieved, as you say, Father. Father? Oh my god! Wait, she was crushing on. Oh god, it's Mulan all over again. What? Is that? Is that you, Susato? I'm so sorry I didn't say something sooner, Ray. It's just that. No! What are you doing? What's going on? What? Oh, Riles, welcome in. How you doing today? That varsity
Hello.
uniform, that varsity cap, that varsity cape, that varsity badge. Look at you! You look for all the world just like a student of the Imperial Yume University. A male student. I'm so glad you think so. It means all my preparations have been worthwhile. I woke at 4 this morning to make a start. Oh, thank you for the lurk. Oh, you're packing. No worries, no worries. Thank you for the lurk. I appreciate it. Good luck packing. Don't forget anything.
Have fun, be safe.
She's extra into you now. I mean, I guess we could keep up the disguise a bit, right? For the rest of our lives.
Yeah.
Women can't do lawyering during this time period? That makes sense then. They're literally coming up with a false identity for her though, so that's not exactly, like, good.
Yeah, this feels pretty illegal, I
Yeah.
will say. I'm here for it, but it does seem pretty illegal.
Yeah. Not sure if it's worth the stakes, or they could probably have found another lawyer or something, but that's fine. But I don't understand. Why are you dressed like that? Well, you see...
It was the only way. The only way she would be permitted into the Supreme Court to take on your defense in this trial.
My defense? So we Mulaning this shit, yeah, basically, yeah.
Yeah.
Every good lawyer must do crimes, it takes one to know one. No worries, you're right. She already committed a crime though with messing with a crime scene though.
Yeah, but that was in a different country. It's fine.
Now she's on the run. Never before in my life have I felt so frustrated at having been born into this body. Oh, is that what she means by she wishes she wasn't born?
Egg.
Courts in Japan are barred to women. We're not even allowed to set foot inside the courtroom. Despite the fact that the laws of the lands apply to all people, male and female alike. But women are forbidden. Just for today, I'll be leaving my true self at the courtroom door. So that I can act as your lawyer. Oh, Susato! You'd go to such lengths for me? Of course. You're my greatest friend. I just worry that I shan't be the lawyer you deserve. No! Oh no! I have complete faith in you! Oh, this is so nice! Right. It's so strange, though. I mean, you're such an accomplished judicial assistant already. And yet just because you're a woman... What a wretched reason! She even has the attack stance, like Susato. They're truly besties, you can tell. I mean, why shouldn't you be allowed in court? You're so gallant and dashing! Are you saying that because I'm dressed like a man, or... Is this
Nah,
like...
just in general.
Oh, okay. Ray? Please don't look at me like that with those flushed cheeks and doting eyes. I might fall in love with you. Oh, I'm sorry. It's just, You really do look so dashing. Yes. You mentioned that once or twice.
What? You should be pleased. It means you look convincing as a man.
I am pleased. I think. It certainly helped to bolster my confidence today. Ray, you're managing to put on a brave face in all this, but I can see through it. I've noticed how your shoulders are slumped and how you're trembling ever so slightly. Hey, women are amazing, especially in court. It's so real!
You right.
Susato, you do believe me, don't you? I didn't do it. I couldn't have. I mean, murder. Of course. You have nothing to worry about. Your conscience is perfectly clean. Isn't that right? Yes. Yes, it is! Perfectly clean! I have absolutely no doubt in my mind about your innocence, which is why I'll stand by you until the bitter end in this trial. Whatever happens, I'll always be on your side. I love girlfriendships! They're the best!
Hell yeah.
Because that's what it means to be a defense lawyer. That means so much to me, Susato. You want to replace a bailiff?
Defendant, counsel. I don't know why they're yeehaw, but there's an American in the room now. Court is about to begin. Proceed to the courtroom at once.
We got a country boy, a British lady. Well, actually a British accent, I guess, really. We're nailing it.
You should go in at once, Ray. If you're late, the judge won't hesitate to pronounce you guilty.
Damn. Oh. Stand aside!
What? What?
I don't think I've ever seen her run so fast.
Well, Susato, you certainly surprised your father. Going to such lengths to be admitted into the courtroom, and with no prior experience of being a lawyer.
There was simply no other way. That's all there is to it. She was a judicial assistant for I don't know how long, but enough. Enough.
She's good.
He's good. But father, you haven't told her, have you? I mean, I'm right in assuming that Ray doesn't know how it came to this?
Yes, quite right. I've kept that information from her. It would only worry her if she found out that no other lawyer would agree to take her case. I didn't want to burden her with that.
And is it true? The reason why every other lawyer is refusing to take the case? Oh. Is it really because of who the victim was?
We should be making a move now, too. As you know, law isn't my field, but I'll do what I can to support my student.
Thank you, father. This is the first time we see the assistant try lawyering, something Maya never did, unfortunately. I have no idea who Maya is, but...
Maya was the tag-along in the original trilogy. And some of the other games, I think.
I see. It's because Susato's a badass. I don't know about Maya, but Susato is a badass, and she deserves a run more.
Maya was a goober.
That makes sense. I'm Susato Mikotoba, a judicial assistant. 8 months ago, I accompanied a student of law on a study trip to Great Britain. But 2 months ago, due to unforeseen circumstances, I found myself back in Japan. Oh yeah, so she returned early, right?
Oh, so her dad got better then?
I guess so. How many times have I wished that he were here, I wonder. Still, I have no choice now but to steel myself for the trial ahead. At least it's actual development. Oh, did Maya not get that then?
Yeah. She was pretty static.
Well, not supporting characters, you know?
Hmm.
Wish me luck, Naruto-san. '13th of August, 9 a.m. Supreme Court of Judicature, Courtroom 1.
Look at her in her little get up. You see that?
Yeah. Okay, you... Do you want
Want me-
the
You want me to be-
the prosecutor, the judge? I don't know how many men will be in this scene, to be honest.
Oh, what do you want me to do? That's your call on my part, not my part.
I just don't want to waste too many people. You can have the prosecutor, and if the judge ends up having... I don't know. I'll voice the judge for now, and we might switch it later.
Okay.
This court is now in session to hear the trial of Raymond Bond. Get Cole to do Susato in a female voice. You want to do? Here's your prosecutor.
Oh, joy, my favorite.
The prosecution is fully ready to proceed, Your Excellency.
Everyone, I think Serenity commented before that everyone gives him an actually voice. Well deserved, actually, but.
It's the same thing that why everybody made Papyrus just Skeletor.
Oh my god!
Right?
She's
Look
so
at her.
cute!
Look at her little cape.
Oh my god! Get Cole to sound in a female voice as she's pretending to be a man. I can do a male voice.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
You gotta pull out your ass catch.
Just kidding. Yeah. No, that would ruin my voice. I have to smoke like 20 packs to get there. No, I'm just kidding. Sorry, sipping water. Defense counsel, are you ready?
Yes, Your Excellency. We are ready.
She's so cute! Ready. She has the same wide-eyed look as Uno.
Where do you think she's getting her basis from? Who do you think she learned from?
Yes, counsel. According to your registration details, your name is... Rutaro Naruto. Is that correct? What? Root... Okay. Sorry?
Oh, yes. I had to come up with a suitable male name for you for this little venture. So I'm afraid to say I simply put down the first name that sprung to mind.
Oh my god. We're knock-off him. I need to go into my dissertation, enjoy the game, and don't forget that there's an overarching plot. Hehehe. Okay, thank you for dropping by, Serenity. I appreciate it.
Have fun, be
Good
safe.
luck. Good luck, have fun. Well, counsel? Yes, that's right. That's me. Yes, I am Ryutaro. I am Taro, he who has vowed to uphold the pride of the great Naruto clan. I'll do my
I
best
believe
to
it
do
is-
a lower band voice.
I believe it is Ryutaro.
Ryutaro. I'm just gonna call him Taro, because same issue as with Uno, I just called him Uno.
Nah, it tracks. Consistent.
Yeah. I'll do my best low pitch that I can with a British accent.
You gotta get him all nice and smooth and buttery.
I can't do that.
Oh, nah.
Or actually, that's a woman, not a guy. They don't know that. Ah.
It seems Ryutaro may need to consider how better to upload this manly act first and not overdo it. And those wild, wide eyes aren't doing you any favors either. Just relax and listen.
Naruto?
A fresh face in this courtroom, if I'm not mistaken.
My face when the whole name could be translated to understandable, my good son. Huh?
But the name Naruhodo, would that perchance be?
You may be thinking of Ryunosuke Naruhodo, currently in Britain as part of a study program. This is, his cousin.
Oh, sorry, my bad. No, that's my
fine.
fault.
His cousin!
That's right. Ryotaro here has been studying in the provinces, but was called to the capital for this trial. I assure you, in matters of law, his knowledge rivals that of any of Tokyo's preeminent lawyers.
Any of them.
What a pitiful situation. Having been rejected by every lawyer in the capital, the accused has had to call in a country boy.
How dare you! Susato is every bit as gallant and dashing as any of your Tokyo attorneys.
Ooh.
Rotaro means something along of splendid son. Oh, that's cute. I won't have you making fun of her. Oh,
I'm sorry, did I misgender someone?
Please be careful, Ray.
What an unrefined boy we have here. But I wonder, is your gallant and dashing lawyer up to the challenge of defending you?
He called me gallant and dashing.
His wide, suspicious eyes very much suggest that he is not.
I'm so nervous. Now that I'm standing in his shoes, I'm starting to understand what Naruto-san goes through. Like it or not, eyes are wont to flit.
Eyes are want to flit,
Want to flit.
as in, like she just has the impulse to glance around.
Oh, I see. He's so cute. So Sato is so handsome, I'm conflicted. Don't worry, it's you're feeling the same thing as what is his name in Mulan? Imagine Maya in a suit.
Oh, excuse me.
Bless you.
My in a suit would be funny.
The case to be heard on this day is a matter of great significance to our national interests. In fact, it would be reasonable to assume that the outcome of this trial may well affect the very future of our empire.
Just like the trial 9 months ago. And yet for proceedings of such importance, we have this unknown yokel by the dock? Dear me.
I think that his hairstyle changed. He didn't really have that little circle of hair before. Perhaps this would be an appropriate moment for me to assess the defense. To determine whether you are sufficiently competent to practice in this courtroom. Damn!
9 months ago, when a certain other Naruhodo stood where you're standing now. This same judge tested him as well. And even though he was just a student at the time, not even of law, he passed the test with flying colors.
He was so upset Mulan wasn't a cute guy. I think he might have been relieved, but... I can understand the conflict he was facing, I guess. Look at this character development for Maya. They may have already buried her and forgotten.
Gone 5 ever.
Oh.
For a trained and experienced judicial assistant like you, this will be easy.
So, counsel.
Get me out of the bread!
No, there's no escaping. Do you consent to answering some simple questions? Alright, it's time to prove myself. Yes, Your Excellency. But please do make them simple. BB? Okay, hold on.
Kibi.
I might cancel the bread though. I apologize if it does. Hee hee. Oh. Oh wait, is this the right one? I think this is wait. have too many models. I thought it was this one. Yes, the classic. Oh, okay, okay. Okay, okay. That's the one you wanted. Great. Very well. To start with, you will state the name of the victim. Giselle. Something. Whew, that is simple. I couldn't forget that even if I tried.
What's the matter?
Now that I'm standing in his shoes, I'm starting to understand something else Naruhodo-san goes through. Like it or not, mine's want to blank. Queen model swap to only bred nose. That's a bit... No.
That's mean.
I don't think you can. Because it's attached to me. It is one with me.
It's not surprising, really. It's your first time in this position, and in that guise.
I will give you the judge, by the way.
Okay.
Even a bright spark like you is bound to flicker and falter a little under the circumstances.
Oh dear. This is a dismal failure.
Don't fret. You need only to use the knowledge you've gained as a judicial assistant to overcome the problem.
Of course, the court record. Yes, the answer will be amongst all the key information about the case in the court record.
That's right. Just use E to open the court record. Then you need to flip to the people section with E.
E.
And don't take too long over it. His Excellency is watching you closely.
Alright, check the court record with E. That's where the information I need will be.
Oh, didn't even know it.
Oh, fun! Father, yay! My best friend.
She's adorable.
He really is. Giselle Brett. 9 months ago, she was found guilty of the murder of visiting Professor John Wilson. Imagine someone IRL telling you that. Huh? Oh, E. Press E. The keyboard. There's no keyboard.
Oh, your keyboard? Oh, turn off?
No, I just... Yeah. You know how in simulation games they're like, you might have like a hovering keyboard or something?
Mm-mm.
Oh my god, Sword Art Online. I was going through my memory box earlier, and there are a lot of... My sisters drew a lot of Sword Art Online on my birthday cards. I was like, damn, was I this obsessed with it or something? Flex your emo
Kirito enjoyer.
I don't even know why. Like, now I'm kind of like, I don't really like Sword Art Online. I guess I became a little more cultured, but back then, I guess I must have really liked it because it was everywhere. SAO abridged is SAO, the real SAO. I haven't seen it.
It's fun to watch.
I think if I watched it now, I'd be kind of like, eh. There's some animes that are just best left in your memory, you know? You're up.
I'm finding a spot. Hang on.
Now I'm going to make him like this, and he's going to be very rumbly and very bassy. I'm waiting, counsel. What is the name of the victim in this case?
Oh, that's the prosecutor. That's my best friend. And this is the... Sorry, I was...
That's your dad. What do you mean your best friend?
What? Oh.
Miko Toba?
You're right. Names, you know? It's actually good, I'm serious. I mean, if you say so. The name of the victim who lost her life in this case is Miss Giselle Brett. Giselle Brett.
A name that will never be forgotten in the courtrooms of our country, I'm sure.
Sorry, I'm out of practice. I'm used to you being the judge. Hang on.
Correct. And being a member of our Empire's judiciary, you will be well aware of the significance of that name.
We'll shuffle them around once we get back into the rhythm. We gotta Miss Susato
Oh,
as
it's fine.
defense.
I've got it.
I
I'm locked in.
know, I'm just speaking for future. Because
Yeah.
we won't know the ratio of people in the courtroom then.
Yeah.
Sherlock Holmes is the best character in these games. I believe it. Susato's pretty up there though.
So, let me pose another simple question. As you know, Miss Brett was a visiting student from the Empire of Great Britain. Why, then, is her name indelibly associated with our own Empire's judicial history? Obviously, you won't have forgotten that case from 9 months ago. But if it's proving hard to recall the finer points, everything you need is included in the court record.
Obviously, I still remember. That was the start of everything. Giselle Brett. Behind the woman student persona was the face of Queen Victoria.
That'd be quite the turn, Paul.
Yeah, I love his deductions, his dance of deductions. At first I was like, but I warmed up to it. I think, well, if I were talking best dancer, Sir Egg. Mr. Eggert has that title. I'm sorry. As much as I love Herlock's dance, I was mesmerized by his moves every single time. Comparing SAO Abridged to SAO is like comparing OG Cowboy Bebop to Netflix Cowboy Bebop. Unfortunately, I'm not familiar. Anyways, a killer! Yes! Yes! 9 months ago, a visiting professor of medicine at the Imperial Yume University was killed. And the culprit was Giselle Brett.
Yes, she was a killer.
Is it still Mikotoba or is it you?
You can
I
go
don't
for
know.
it. It's okay.
At the time, our country had just signed a new treaty with the Empire of Great Britain. And it was in the midst of this delicate diplomatic situation that the incident occurred. An Englishman, Dr. John H. Wilson, was shot dead. I believe he was an associate of yours. I believe he was an associate of yours, Professor Mikotoba. Yes, I was indebted to the man. He'd been my mentor when I went to London to study forensic science. Indeed, it was I who invited him here to Japan as a visiting professor at the university. Naturally, the murder of an Englishman on our soil was a matter the government wished to resolve rapidly. Indeed it was, which is why a secret trial was conducted here at the Supreme Court. A student of the Imperial Yume University was arrested on suspicion of murder. A second-year English language student by the name of Ryunosuke Naruhodo.
they connect the dots. They're like, damn, those names are really close.
Weird.
With the help of his best friend, a student lawyer, the accused conducted his own defense.
We were more than best friends.
They were roommates.
And exposed the despicable crime committed by Miss Giselle Brett.
The story gets dark, like really dark. I believe it.
Yeah.
As long as they don't kill Susato, we're chilling.
Miss Brett eventually admitted to her crime. However, when questioned about the motive that drove her to take Dr. Wilson's life, she gave no satisfactory answer before the trial reached its conclusion.
Immediately after the trial, the British government brought its consular jurisdiction into play. We were unable to sentence Miss Brett according to our empire's laws. it was decided that she would be removed to Shanghai, China instead.
Why Shanghai?
There's a British consular court there. Correct. I oversaw the negotiations personally. The date of her transfer to Shanghai was finally settled upon only last week. All that remained of our Empire's obligations was to see the woman safely on board the steamship.
And yet, the very day before her departure, the Englishwoman was killed.
Oh, only the day before.
That will do. I am satisfied that the counsel for the defense is sufficiently capable of representing the defendant.
Oh. Thank you, Your Excellency. Over the first hurdle.
Now, a summary of the incident, if you please. Prosecutor Ouchie.
As is your wish, Your Excellency. The repugnant crime took place on the 11th August in broad daylight.
Ooh, pretty.
I like seagulls.
Birds.
On the outskirts of the imperial capital, under a bright blue sky, at a secluded bathing spot by the sea.
Grab.
The incident occurred inside a small beach hut, erected for bathers to rest or change their clothes.
Ooh, perfect.
The cause of death was a single stab wound in the posterior abdomen that pierced the victim's lung. An injury which proved fatal. There were two persons alone in the beach hut at the time of the victim's death. Miss Brett in her bathing attire, and the accused, Raymond Balmy. Accordingly, there could be no doubt of the accused's guilt, especially when we consider she had a powerful motive.
Oh?
The police arrived rapidly at the scene and promptly arrested the young lady.
Oh, hi, Nico. Welcome to the stream.
Hello.
Shout out really quick. Eh.
Well, that extraordinary description of events leaves me somewhat lost for words, I must say.
How you doing today, Nico? That's certainly true. The prosecution's summary was full of words that raise an awful lot of questions. As a lawyer, I really ought to pick up the prosecution counsel on what he said about...
A powerful motive?
Well, I have an idea what the motive is, so... Being alone together is what I would say, but, you think we only get one? I think we'd get all of them, no?
Maybe. I would go with powerful motive.
Okay, we'll start
I guess we can
there, I
honestly,
guess.
maybe all of them is probably fair.
I hope they give us all of them, but we'll go with a motive for now. In case they don't. You're clearly exaggerating. Powerful motive is a blatant overstatement.
Is the yokel boy using long words he doesn't fully understand?
I beg your pardon.
No matter. Let us put this to the accused, shall we?
Hello, excited to watch the second volume of the series. Just woke up from one of those bad naps. Damn. I had a good nap, so it sucks to suck.
Membami-san, you are a research assistant at the Imperial University, I believe?
Yes, I am. I'm working with Professor Mikotoba in his laboratory at the moment.
I can confirm that. The defendant is an excellent assistant with a strong sense of responsibility.
I can't get over how cute Susato is.
Right?
Fascinating to hear. Now, another question. Prior to your work with Professor Mikotoba, whose research were you assisting then?
Oh, Well, I was studying under Dr. John H. Wilson.
Dr. Wilson? The visiting English professor who was murdered by Miss Brett 9 months ago.
Is this argument going down the drain? Not yet.
The accused had a deep-seated respect for her former mentor, Dr. Wilson. Is that not true?
Yes. Dr. Wilson was a wonderful man.
Interesting. Then tell the court what deep-seated feelings you had towards the English woman who killed him.
Well, obviously I was filled with hatred for what she'd done. A powerful hatred. Oh no. Right. Be careful of what you're saying. Yeah, it's down the drain. We're cooked.
The motive?
Sorry. No, to do what you were saying. I'm sorry.
Oh no, I'm just saying we're cooked.
Just a little bit. It's fine. Probably.
The motive was revenge. Plain and simple, Your Excellency.
So, flushing down the toilet? Yeah.
Well, it was clearly a trap all along.
How wicked of him to use Ray's undying respect for her former mentor against her like that. I must find out more details, and something we can use to bolster our defense. As a lawyer, I really ought to pick up the prosecution counsel on what he said about... Oh, we get all of them. Okay, so...
Nice.
I'm gonna do this one because I'm most curious about it. Membami-san. Yes? What is it, Susa... Naruhodo-san! I'm really starting to wish we'd made my alias Ryotaro Susato. She's so cute! Please tell the court why exactly you were present at the bathing spot with the victim in the first place. And why you were alone with her. Oh, well, no, that's not true. It wasn't like that at all. I wish she wore that outfit more. She looks good in it. There were other people present. A detective who was guarding Miss Brett for starters. I was just asked to accompany Miss Brett as a companion, that's all.
But let us be clear.
What happened to the detective then?
At the moment of her death, you were alone together with the victim in the hut. You and no one else. The truth is, there is only one reason why this young woman had accompanied Miss Brett on her bathing sojourn. It was the accused's last chance to take the victim's life.
My dude, yeah, you know the prosecutors. They have the tendency to jump to conclusions. No.
Because, as we knew, the following day would see Miss Brett extradited to the British authorities in Shanghai. And the accused would never have an opportunity to dispatch her again.
Kindly refrain from conjecture, counsel.
The prosecution counsel seems to enjoy using provocative tricks like that. But for now, at least, we need to assemble more facts. Try not to let it goad you.
Oh dear. This is really terrifying. But Father's right. We need more information. Also, I think Van Ziegs is Edward's ancestor. I don't know, man. I don't even know who that is. I know he's part of another Ace Attorney game, but I don't know which one.
He's one of the original gay lawyers, TM.
Really? The bathing spot. If I may, Prosecutor Aochi.
What do you want, you fresh-faced young yokel student?
I wonder. Could you explain, please? You mentioned a bathing spot.
My apologies. Clearly my modernity has confused the poor country bumpkin's simple mind. Bathing spots are the very latest trend in health practices from the West. We are told that bathing in the water of the ocean is curative, therapeutic, and excellent for the skin's...
No, that's not what I meant. I was referring to the fact that Miss Brett had, to all intents and purposes, been found guilty of murder. Why would a known criminal have been relaxing by the sea? That's a good point.
For all time's sake, I believe.
Sorry?
Miss Brett was to depart for Shanghai the following day. Her final wish, as it were, was to enjoy a day at our country's wonderful coast. And the British Embassy put extreme pressure on our government to comply.
But on what grounds would we agree to such a request?
Because, as usual, our government is unable to stand up to foreign powers.
This is getting very, what's the term? Ahem? I have no idea. I don't know what it means.
Oh. In matters of diplomacy, it seems we don't even have the courage to decline the whims of a known criminal.
Crazy.
Don't look at me, Professor. It was the government who granted permission, not I. In any case, it was decided that with a dedicated detective on duty, nothing could go wrong.
But in fact, a murder took place.
I said don't look at me. It was that young student girl who did it, not I.
Oh, alone together, bathhouse, you know? Okay.
And they were roommates.
You think they killed the goose too? No one has proved that yet.
I wouldn't provoke the man if you don't need to. I believe we all have a clear picture of the incident now. Despite her guilt being determined 9 months ago, Miss Brett managed to avoid incarceration, instead continuing her research work at the university.
For now, it's hard to imagine Attorney Susato without thinking of the cat face. I think of that for Gina, honestly. I wouldn't be surprised. Geese suck. It's just more blood if you have to kill the goose and Giselle, you know?
No witnesses.
True.
Obviously, over that period, she and Ray would have encountered each other on a number of occasions. Seeing the murderer of the mentor for whom she had such great
It was
respect
me.
enjoying.
Oh, I'm sorry, my bad.
It's okay.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. Seeing the murder of the mentor for whom she had such great respect enjoying such undeserved liberty.
Yes, even if it was only temporary until Miss Brett's extradition to Shanghai. You can hardly blame Ray for her feelings of anger and resentment.
How would they dispose of the thing? The goose thing? Turn it into a
But
nice
then-
dinner?
Yeah, cook it up, put it in a stew.
Yeah. Poor Ray.
So, Your Excellency, if you'd be so kind as to peruse this exhibit. A photographic print that shows the scene of the crime immediately following the grim incident.
What about the blood? That's a good point. Lick it off the floor? I don't know. Cook the goose, dip it like they're nuggets?
Yeah, it's ketchup.
Just kidding.
Yes, thank you, Counsel. A tragic image.
Oh, she was getting Aww. That's one of my worst fears, being killed in the shower somehow and being found like naked.
A tragic fate.
As you can clearly see, there is nowhere within the hut that anyone else could have hidden.
The court will accept this photographic print as evidence.
Wait, okay, hold on. Let me check the photograph first.
Yee.
Oh, okay, so she has her little mask, she has a pen in her hand, wine. Probably maybe poisoned. Bag, purse, etc. Shoes. Oh, she has a lot of masks. How fun.
Mhm. Why would she have a pen in her hand?
I know,
She
but
get
there's
writing
also
something?
something shiny on that table leg. Stream lagging a bit. Can't be helped. I don't know what to do about that. Apologies. Hehe. Okay. And then we might as well check the report here as well.
Yeah.
Giselle Brett, 11th August around 2 p.m. Ascertained by examination witness statements. Single deep stab wound from behind, piercing a lung and resulting in a fatal hemorrhage. Death would have occurred within minutes. Notes: extreme meiosis, pupil constriction was observed in the victim in both eyes. And that's not good.
Not at all.
Okay.
As I understand it, then, the victim and the defendant were alone inside the beach hut at the time. This is deeply troubling, I must say. The finger of guilt points firmly at the defendant.
Well, Your Excellency, naturally the prosecution has much more to its case. We intend to prove the accused's appalling actions beyond all possible contention. To that end, I can confirm that we have multiple witnesses to the crime and damning evidence.
Witnesses? But who?
One of whom, I might add, is a highly respected police detective.
Oh, thanks for the bonk, I guess.
I assure you, the testimony of these witnesses will leave no room for doubt.
Actually, I don't think I deserve that bonk. I don't know where it came from, but I feel like that was uncalled for. Ugh.
That was meant for me, I assume.
Was it?
I have no idea.
I don't have anything that could... Maybe I could like flash the bread on you like I'm hitting you with it.
Don't hit me with the bread.
Very well then, counsel. Bring forth your witnesses.
State mandated, I just got back. No worries, no worries. Welcome back.
Welcome back. I, Takatsuchi Ouchi, have been waiting for this moment.
Sorry?
Oh, yes, I haven't forgotten that trial 9 months ago, here in this very courthouse, when that irreverent little student boy utterly humiliated me.
Oh, that's why he look. Oh, that's why he looks different. His hair's longer now, and now he has a spiral on the top.
Mm-hmm.
Ryunosuke Naruto.
I think I prefer this look, even though it's weird that he has a spiral on the top.
What? Yes?
This insult to the Ouchi family name will never be forgotten.
You've become conceited with age, Council. But the old have to stand aside and make way for the new. Oh, he's about to pull a weapon in court! It's the way of the world. May you never forget that. Oh my god! Uno ran! Oh my god!
Oh,
Did we
that's why his hair is different.
Surely that's a crime! Oh my god!
Strike the head of a samurai whose top knot has been cut, and the bell of cultural enlightenment tolls.
Oh my god. If he really wanted revenge, he could probably like sue him for assault or something.
Yeah.
Yes, on that fateful day, my former self died.
The start of your own mini Meiji revolution. Are you modernizing as well, Council?
Silence! Since I swore revenge back then, there has been a minor miracle atop my head. Observe the ouchy growth.
I don't want to.
I don't like that.
Ew.
You see this seed of hope sprouting forth from the barren expanse of my crown.
I think that tiny growth is trying to tell me something. I'm afraid I can't really see. Where is the hope exactly?
Silence!
I thought the seed of hope was a myth. Well, this is the hair of hope, I guess. Ew.
Today, I face another yokel student of the Naruhodo clan. Well, I will vanquish you. And my victory will be fertilizer for the seed of hope atop my head. You have been warned.
Jumalia? Jambalaya? What? Jambalia? What? Your Honor.
Jambalaya.
What was it?
Jambalaya? I don't know.
I don't know. Your Honor, I want to legally look away from the Yaoichi growth. I didn't want to witness that either. Do I like jambalaya? Is it jambalaya?
I believe it is pronounced jambalaya.
I haven't had it before then.
I might have had it when I was a kid. I don't remember what it was like.
Thank you for the egg. You almost hit the seed of growth. Or the hair. What is it? Sprout of growth?
The seed of hope or something. I don't know. The ouchie growth.
I don't like anything having to do with his seed. So let's move on. Did you read this? Oh.
No.
With that, the prosecution calls the witnesses to the stand.
It looks like the stakes are high on both sides of this trial. The prosecution and defense each has much to lose.
A haircut is hardly comparable to Ray's life. The sustenance? Hit the growth, it's the... Oh my god! Oh my god! He's in his beach fit!
Witnesses, please state your names and occupations for the court.
Oh, I'll read him! Oh my god, he is... Oh my god!
He's a turtle! Look at the turtle!
Chief Inspector Satoru Hosonaga, Imperial Police Bureau. I'm in disguise, obviously, so I can go undetected.
I am, well, the next big thing in the books. An author renowned throughout the capital, in fact. Yes. Soon to be sold out, the satirical I Am a Cat, a sensational success by Saseki Natsume.
Oh my god, who's this guy? Oh, he's got
fanboy?
something on his hand there.
Inked up, if you
He's got his own private paparazzi. You think he hired them himself?
That'd be adorable if so.
Oh my goodness.
Struggling student from the provinces, please, you needn't be in awe of me.
I needn't?
It's only natural that you'd feel nervous in my presence. But all of you, please relax. Call me Soseki even.
Yes. What on earth is Soseki-san doing here?
Tread carefully, Susato.
Man, you guys' aim sucks. None of these eggs are hitting this for this. The hair of hope or whatever. Good night, love you. Did you read this? Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, would you like an egg in these trying times? These are not trying times, actually, hardly.
It's trialing time.
Yeah, it's trialing time, but we are thriving right now with all of these new connections, including Turtle included.
That author fellow knows you from your time in London, doesn't he?
A Zafact? Trying to think. I did Girl Scouts one when I was younger. Hehe. Only in elementary school though. I still have the sash. That's the only. I only bring that up because it was in my memory box.
Oh.
One
That's
LMAO.
pretty cool.
Yeah, I think I scammed people. Because I
You
was
mean you
supposed to
scammed
sell
it?
like chocolates, like Christmas chocolates, and you know, we were supposed to like, I think I turned in the form with all the information, but they never got their products. So I just got the money, but no one complained. So I technically did scam them, but I was like 7, so
Nah, you got started early.
yeah, scam this. Joel. Oh hi Aether, welcome to the stream. How you doing today?
Joel is a spitting fish emote.
Oh, I see. Yeah, sorry, I do not have them.
If he exposes you for who you really are, this will be over before it's begun.
Yes. Yes, of course. I know. I presume Soseki-san won't have forgotten about me. And I certainly never forget him. I could certainly never forget him. Although he does seem to have changed somewhat in that 6 months or so since it's been... Or so that it's been since I last saw him. I can read. Did you know that?
Yeah, I do.
I'm coincidentally listening to OST for this game, so this is perfect. Brilliant! We just started the second game too, so great timing to get into it.
Oh yeah.
And as for Inspector Hosonaga, that amazing outfit is hard to believe. Do I have something on my face? Well, your glasses for one. Although they don't seem to be helping you see. Thank goodness he hasn't recognized me either. Hey, he's trying, okay? Indeed. Ah, I suppose it's his disguise, is it? But I love the turtle.
It's just hanging out.
Think it's alive? I thought that appearing here in the clothes I was wearing at the time would make for a more faithful testimony.
I think the turtle is alive. I think I've seen it moving.
Well, it could just be because he's moving.
Maybe.
It is my guiding principle to carry out all testimonies flawlessly. Oops.
Huh?
I gave him a bit of British.
British.
Well, I can appreciate why an Imperial Police Bureau detective might have been present. But what business did a writer such as yourself have at being at the scene, Soseki-san?
Ah, well, you see, I had been asked that day to give a lecture. On the morning of the incident, in the Imperial Yume University's Glen Lecture Hall, no less.
At Yume University?
After the lecture, I had a very pleasant conversation with a researcher from the medical science department. The professor over there, in fact.
With Professor Mikotaba.
Yes, that's right. It was arranged by one of the newspapers. Meow meow, meow meow meow.
Yeah, Callie's here. It's not being picked
Meow.
up by Stream Mic, but...
Meow.
Hold on, let me just arrange the cat on my lap properly. Hi!
Cat.
Encoding.
Okay.
Sorry, stream error.
Oh. I've been noticing that too. I think it's an OPS issue lately. I don't know. I don't know what's been going on with it.
Yeah, hopefully it's fine. Anyways, go on.
They wanted some story or other about 2 former students who'd study in Great Britain.
Of course, being a renowned author, the press never leave me alone. They secretly spy, snapshots, scribble stories, and scupper my privacy.
Love him.
As you can see, the conversation was written up in this newspaper here. Read it at your leisure, my provincial struggling student friend. I have plenty of copies.
Dude, OMG, he's right there. What do you mean? His paparazzi? What's wrong with them? Thank you very much. He practically threw that newspaper at me. The Saseki Natsume article. Okay, we'll read that. As soon as... Wait, hold on. Court record. Paper! A newspaper containing an article about a discussion between my father and Saseki-san. The debate became quite spirited. Ah!
That's adorable.
Cat?
Cat. Oh, the kitten.
That's not... But they left that one in Britain.
No, remember he was in the credits of the last game. He was getting accosted for having snuck a kitten on board the vessel.
Oh, right. You'll know later, don't worry. Okay. Wow. I don't know what importance this will have, but... Wow.
Anyway, following my interview with the professor, the lady in question appeared and made a very unexpected announcement. I should like to go with everyone to see your country's coast. Those were her words.
As I explained before, Miss Brett was never taken into custody. She continued to work in my laboratory, under strict surveillance, of course.
At which utterance, the university immediately contacted the government to seek guidance. And the response was, permit Miss Brett to go as long as a detective accompanies her.
That detective, I'm at liberty to divulge, was me, Chief Inspector Satoru Hasanaga.
Thereby, the entire party departed cordially for the seaside, it seems.
It was extremely challenging to clear all other members of the public from the vicinity of the beach. Oh god. But fortunately, I am at peak physical fitness at the moment, so he's literally coughing blood already. I was able to carry out my duty flawlessly. Satoru Iwata? Huh? Iwata? So many guys with the name Satoru Gojo? True. Also, I think I will take the judge off your hands.
Okie
'Cause
dokie.
he will have a lot of lines. Prosecutor has, you know.
Yeah.
Oh my! Inspector, you... Well, you do have something on your face now.
Ah, how unsightly. I do apologize.
Does that mean you went to the beach too, Father?
No. Fortunately, I had work to finish off. But unfortunately, of course, it meant that, as my assistant, Ray was invited to take my place.
Of course.
Huh?
Who's Satoru Iwata?
It sounds familiar, but I don't know off the top of my head.
But just in case,
Oh.
avoid spoilers.
Meow.
Okay, go on.
Of course, being a renowned author, you're fine. It's okay. I understand people get excited around me. Of course, being a renowned author, I didn't like to decline the invitation. But only if I had. I never have seen that awful sight. Relentlessly racked by remorse and regret.
What's he writing? About the poses he did? Very well. I must now ask you to present your formal testimony to the court. You will give an account of all that you have witnessed on your impromptu excursion to the coast.
Stop dying.
Hey, he can die as much as he likes.
No.
Of course, Your Excellency.
Relentlessly racked by remorse and regret, I am.
Oh, former president of Nintendo. When the Wii U was failing financially, he took a pay cut so as not to fire any current employees for layoffs. He was Oh, okay, I see. Oh. Aw, that's so nice of... Aw. Any spoilers will be smited by lightning?
Oh yeah.
Just in case. The witness scene!
Dun-dun-dun-dun.
On the day of the incident, I was ordered on a special surveillance assignment in this disguise.
I just managed to catch that crab when I suddenly heard a caterwaul from behind me.
Wab. I ran into the beach hut at once, where I found the pair in question.
Yes, yes, yes! That young girl was astride the Englishwoman, dagger in hand, as she stabbed wildly!
Whoa. I saw blood on the blade. It proved to me that she'd stabbed the victim multiple times. Oh, that's not good. Indeed. It does appear from this testimony that both witnesses here present saw it. The very moment of this heinous crime. What?
Now, if you will recall, I promised evidence as well. What phrase did I use again? Ah, yes, that was it. Damning evidence.
This is certainly a civil discussion, huh?
Wait, the pen?
Oh. Oh, the pen! What have you there, Counsel? A so-called fountain pen, is it? Correct, Your Excellency. I found it at the scene whilst examining the body. It appears that in her dying moments, with her final ounce of strength, the victim clutched a piece of evidence that would positively identify her killer. What?
Your Excellency, if you would cast your eyes over the photographic print of the crime scene once more.
Ah, goodness me. Yes, the victim is clearly grasping something quite deliberately there in her hand. That's right, the fountain pen. And if you would kindly examine the pen, Your Excellency. Ah! The owner's initials have been engraved into the ebonite barrel. Wow. R.M. Ray Membani. The initials of the defendant. No! This fountain pen will be admitted immediately as critical evidence. Always follow the evidence. Always are.
And
Oof, we're back. Wait, we gotta inspect the pen. Hold on.
mm-hmm.
Can I inspect it?
It does give you the option. It looks like it doesn't have the little magnifying glass.
Doesn't have examine on it.
Yeah. You see that one has the little magnifying glass. This one doesn't.
Yeah. Man.
Just that pen.
So, have I omitted anything? Decisive testimony and damning evidence. There's a bright blue sky outside the courthouse today. Perfect weather to ascribe guilt, I feel.
Okay. I don't understand. The prosecutor Auchi of 9 months ago had none of this man's points. Counsel for the defense, you may begin your cross-examination now. More rain than anything? I don't know. Oh, it's just raining out there, but it's not a good day to describe guilt. I mean, I guess they could use the RM pen, right? Naruhodo-san.
Wake up.
Naruhodo. Oh, she's so cute! I'm so sorry. That means... Oh! Yes! Me! Is there another Naruhodo in my courtroom? Actually, there isn't even a single Naruhodo in your courtroom.
Cousin Ryutaro, pull yourself together, please.
Alright. I've seen this countless times as a judicial assistant. Find inconsistencies in the witnesses' testimonies to prove that they're lying somehow. That's all there is to it. That's how a real lawyer would handle cross-examination. So let's see what I can do. Go, Susanna, go!
Let's go.
It's too late, Ryutaro. Auchi has already drawn and depicted you as a soy jack and himself as the Giga Chad. What the fuck are you even saying to me? Also, I love how Uno slaps himself to focus. Yeah, me too. The witness scene! On the day of the incident, I was ordered on a special surveillance assignment in this disguise. Press! Hold it! In that jaunty disguise. Correct. Wait! No! I mean, it wasn't the first time I've worn the swimsuit for a dip in the ocean. It's tried and tested. Do what must be done to keep the Englishwoman under surveillance. Those were my orders that day. And this tried and tested outfit was the answer? Being able to blend flawlessly into a crowd is an important part of a detective's job. I knew it! I submerged myself in the salty water, leaving only Mr. Turtle floating inconspicuously on the surface. Mr. Turtle loves the water. So cute! But there was no need for you to blend into the background on the assignment, really, was there?
If that made you late arriving on the scene, I think you had your priorities wrong.
Perhaps I shouldn't pursue this line of questioning any further at the moment.
Let the man like his turtle. He just wanted to get in. He just wanted to go for a swim. Is that so wrong?
I just managed to catch that crab when I suddenly heard a caterwaul behind me.
Hold it!
Hold it! You're describing the victim's scream, presumably. Soseki-san?
In more literary terms, you might say it was a scream that could have pierced the heavens. Row, fight the power. Yeah! Or the like.
Handling a man's turtle.
Of course, that's just a metaphor. We renowned authors are wont to describe things so.
Soseki-san wasn't at all like this in England.
Anyway, I spun around at the noise and the beach hut immediately fell under my gaze.
Yes, the beach hut. The area is popular with government ministers. Many have seaside retreats there for rest and recuperation. Locals are prohibited from entering the area, so it's always very quiet. The beach hut is a simple structure erected as a place for people to change or take refuge from the sun. Crab!
Crap. Although, the Englishwoman commandeered the hut for herself. Which meant that I was forced to change into my swimwear on the sand.
Ew! I imagine that was rather embarrassing for you.
Well, anyway, I tossed the crab aside and headed for the beach hut at a run. Or, in more literary terms, I decrabbed and beetled off hutwise.
Okay. I personally always like to be decrabbed.
Crabless.
I ran into the beach hut at once, where I found the pair in question. Oh, whoops. Hold on.
What?
I need to try crab? Have you never? Are you allergic to shellfish?
I like crab. I like crab a lot, actually.
Well, no, I don't really like crab, actually.
Really? I enjoy the effort that goes into it. It makes me feel like I'm an accomplished hunter.
I feel like caveman.
Yeah.
I don't like the taste. I like imitation crab, but regular crab, man. Y'all heard of blue crabs? I've heard of them. Is there something different about them? Wait, did I read the actual line
I don't think so. Not this one.
that we pressed? Okay. Hopefully it's in the history. Wait. I ran into the beach hut at once, where I found the pair in question. Hold it! Wait, by pair you don't mean to say... But how could that be? No, you misunderstand. Obviously, I mean the victim and the defendant, Ray Membami-san. Oh, it would have been helpful if you had just said that from the outset. Wait, that's so weird, liking imitation, not actual crab. I don't know. Well, I only have imitation crab in like sushi. So it probably doesn't even taste like actual crab. You know? How's it hanging today? Hope you're doing well. I am doing well. How you doing, Quality? Let me give you a shout out really quick.
Hello.
How have you been? It's been a minute. Anytime I see an ocean in games, I'm like, sushi! Hell yeah. Perfectly valid, honestly.
Finch. I went to sushi this past weekend. It was really nice.
Lucky. Now I'm craving sushi, actually.
Teehee.
Look what you've done.
I had yellowtail. It was really tasty.
Isn't that... That's a fish.
Yes, it is finch.
Did you just
It
have
was
the
sushi.
fish? Just like sashimi, or was it in a sushi?
Nope, I had a variety actually. I had the yellowtail sushi, then I had some sashimi with eel and salmon. Then they had the little steak thing that Lynn got, so I picked some of that. I think we had a Las Vegas roll dish here as well. It's a miso soup.
That's a lot.
was
Wow.
good. Yeah.
Wow. I haven't tried most of those things. What about ramen? I love ramen. I get the tonkatsu ramen most of the time. Admit, doing good. I see you on the next game now. How'd you like the first grade ace? It was great! The ending was long, but it was great! What were you saying?
I was just gonna say I adore tonkatsu. Just in general, it's one of my favorite dishes.
Me too. Oh, it would have been helpful if you could have just said that from the outset. If you jump to conclusions, you have to expect to fall flat on your face sometimes.
Dear me, pinning your hopes on such an outside chance. Foolish, very foolish.
It really was an outside chance. I just wish I'd realized that before I said something silly.
So, Inspector, why don't you tell the court how exactly you found the aforementioned pair in the hut?
Well, it was a sorry sight. A really grisly scene. I parted the Norn curtain hanging in the doorway and stepped inside, only to see the defendant leaning menacingly over the lifeless body of the victim sprawled on the sand. My glasses very nearly cracked at the ominous sight that met my eyes. If I go into the hotel and leave your phone charger in the car, I'm just gonna let it die and assume I wake up before checkout tomorrow. I mean, if you don't, they'll probably be nice about it and be like, they'll knock on your door and be like, room service, and you'll just be like, oh, I'm still in here. I gotta get out. You'll probably be fine, but I couldn't live without my phone for that long, so.
I would just go back out to the car and get my charger.
Yeah, me too, but Olos are built a little different. It's okay.
Understandable.
He posed for Dominus. Stares disappointingly at the Cheez-Its next to me after listening to Cole's food talk.
Yeah.
Was
Let's
that
get some sushi tea.
Was that your dinner? The true
Girl
college
dinner.
diet. I told my dad that he still eats like on a college diet because he just snacks throughout the day and hopes for dinner to come.
How thoroughly appalling.
He doesn't appear to be lying here. Well, Soseki-san, can you confirm what Inspector Hosonaga is saying, I wonder?
You'd like a literary man's opinion? Okay. Yes, that young girl was astride the Englishwoman, dagger in hand, as she stabbed wildly.
Hold it!
Stabbed wildly. You actually saw her do it.
Oh, indeed. The terrible specter, the terrapin inspector, the bloody torrent, the author's torment.
He's very flexible.
Yeah.
Eek!
Eek.
Sorry. Eek!
Every sight and every sound is still carved in my melancholy memory. That was my impression, at least as a future literary sensation.
I'm on the 3rd floor. I don't know if I can tank that fall. We're not saying you have to fall off out the window. We're just... Elevator?
Just walk down the stairs. Yeah.
I love hotels. They make you feel so fancy.
Yeah.
All the good sushi places near me are all closed by the time I drive there.
That sucks.
Make your own. Easy.
Council, what on earth was that shrill, effeminate scream?
Oh, no. No, what are you insinuating? I'm as manly as a Japanese man as you. You like my guy voice?
Yeah.
I wonder if I might interject here, Soseki-san. Something you said is troubling me. That was my impression. Were your words just now, I believe.
Oh god, he's getting twitchy.
Uh,
So, do you mean to say you're not confident that you really did see what you've described?
No, I mean, yes, I know what I saw. My ears didn't deceive me when I heard that scream, hence my eyes didn't deceive me either. I can describe everything I saw vividly. I can publish it all in tomorrow's new paper serial.
God, he's tall.
It sounds as though the next installment of I Am a Cat may take a Mac return.
I think this is a fool's errand. The more we press your author friend on what he saw, the more entrenched he's going to become.
Oh dear. How awkward. I'm back with my jambalaya. Welcome back, welcome back. Did you bring enough for the class?
I want food. I'm hungry.
I saw blood on the blade. It proved to me that she'd stabbed the victim multiple times. We'll get through these and then I'll set you free.
Yeah, I got an appointment in a few minutes.
Yeah.
Hee.
Unless you need to go now.
No, they're gonna give me a call. I don't have to. It's gonna be, I don't have to like go anywhere physically.
Okay. She was stabbed multiple times? How can you be sure of that? Very simply, from the blood on the blade. The blood? When I entered the hut, I saw the defendant holding the blade raised up in the air.
Yes, that's right. I saw it too.
Oh. And I noted that there was blood on the blade already at that point. In other words, the victim had already been stabbed at least once by the time I arrived on the scene.
Yes, that's right. I saw it too.
And the victim was already holding the defendant's fountain pen in her hand too. All of which means, I can be sure, the victim did not die instantly.
Yes, right. I saw it too.
Maybe a year in London was too much for him. He sounds like he's forgotten how to speak Japanese. Oh no.
The logic of your argument is sound, at least.
Well, as I said, it is my guiding principle to carry out all testimonies flawlessly. Perhaps it should have been your guiding principle to protect the victim flawlessly. Damn, go for the throat, Susato! Okay. That's just my personal opinion, of course.
Emotional damage.
Mr. Turtle, counsel, you will refrain from mocking the witness.
Hee.
Oh no. I just have so many thoughts whirling around in my head. It's all I can do to stand here, wide-eyed and mute.
Goodness, my dear, you really must try to calm down.
But how am I supposed to find an inconsistency in what these two gentlemen are saying? I don't see why either of them would have any reason to lie.
What you must remember, I think, is that witnesses may inadvertently lie at times. For various reasons. A misunderstanding, a mistaken observation, a delusion even.
A delusion?
What's important is that we determine the truth, and there's only one sure way to do that.
Yes, with evidence, of course. And, well, there's other means too, but...
Spoken like a true judicial assistant. During witness testimony, you can use E to pick a piece of evidence to present you for consideration. So you need to listen carefully to each statement and compare what's said to the details in the court record. If you find some conflicting information, that may be the inconsistency you're looking for.
Yes, it's all about inconsistencies.
Once you've identified a witness's statement that appears to conflict with a piece of evidence, present the evidence to the witness with R, and the way ahead will present itself to you, I'm sure.
Yes! Alright then. I'll consider the details of all of the evidence in the court record against each statement to find an inconsistency. I hope I'm up to the task.
Don't forget that you can have the witnesses repeat their statements as many times as you like. Everyone has to start at the beginning, remember, so those wide eyes are quite forgivable. And besides, there's no one else to defend the poor girl.
You're right. I need to listen to the testimony again from the start. Okay, we'll call it there.
Okie
Taking it
dokie.
your appointment.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, I'm sorry. I scheduled it after you said we weren't doing it, and I was like, well, no, I have to.
No, yeah, I know. But then I mixed up the day of that of a voiceover event, so. That's-
Which is to say, next week we won't be doing Ace Attorney, right?
Yeah.
Okie dokie. In that case, I shall adjourn for now.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Thank you. Okay. We can close out of that. We are not ending stream though because I owe you guys a smash or pass of the first game. Oops, I already saved. No, I'm not sure. I will save again just in case. There goes my Wednesday next week. What do you mean? Well, I might stream earlier at like 3 or something. Oh, we'll see about that. No, thank you. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you. You're fine. You're fine. Have fun at your appointment. It probably is. It won't be fun, but that's besides the point. Something's off with the author specifically. Well, we'll figure out what his deal is later. You know. Let's see. Press E, press X to doubt. Do they have that button in the game? We have... I think, wait. Chat's choice, smash or pass. Serenity sent a tier maker list for us. I think... Okay, I'm gonna... Wait. Let me organize the categories. We'll put us in... We'll keep us in here. In this category because it's somewhat relevant. Or should we go in chatting? I guess we can go in chatting, that's fine. This shouldn't take too long because there's not a lot of characters that we have to go through, and most of them are are pretty self-explanatory, I think, so. Yes. Smash! And, wait, let me share my window. Oh, thanks for gifting a sub, Olo. I forgot to update the number as well. That's my bad, hold on. I forgot to update it from earlier as well. Okay. Oh, sorry, this is a bit hard to see, isn't it? Is that better? It's not great, but maybe if I... Oh god, no, that's worse, isn't it? Ah! What have I done? This is fine. This is fine. It's okay. I'll just cover a bit of stuff if that's okay. Boop boop. Okay. Don't mind how scuffed this looks. It's temporary, okay? I think we can delete, yeah. Smash. I think this is fine. Is this too many categories? Should we keep it simple? Should I get rid of the smash? Because there's only like 2 people that applies to, so. Anyways. We'll just start from the very beginning. And I already told you guys that I'm entranced by Egbert's moves, so... the categories are upside. Are they... Oh, you mean like... You want them like this? Wait. Wait. Like that? Is that what you want? Is that better? Does that spark joy? Smash! I'm entranced by the way he dances, so... Like, he's kind of a pompous asshole, but that's besides the point. Actually, okay, I lied. There might be 3 people this applies to. Good. Well... kind of, yeah. He's kind of racist, but he's hot. And it could be a one-night stand, that's okay. Like, Serenity already claimed him, so like, I don't need him. Bebo, I'm not sure how old he is. I don't know if that would entirely affect my answer. I'm inclined to say pass, but I feel like that a lot of these guys are gonna be pass. So I'll put him there, and then we might have to reorganize to even out the tier list. I guess actually then that would defeat the purpose of a tier list. Is it a tier list really? This guy? Sure, why not? Actually, why not? Him, I don't like him because his personality kind of sucks. This is a child. This is a smash. Also a child. What was his name again? Something Noser? Nosa? It doesn't matter. Would I choose Tim over Bebo though? Yeah, I would. I'll put her in Smash too. Cause she seems like she'd be great. You know, that's all I'm saying. Welcome back, Ash. Her I'm gonna pass because I don't like her personality. Him, I'm gonna pass because he's old. And also he has features so sharp, I feel like things would be uncomfortable. Oh, this is Iris's dad! I was like, who the fuck is this? This is just John Wilson. I'd also pass because he's old, but that didn't exclude me from putting him in Smash, so like, I'm kind of like... Maybe I should move him to pass. We might rearrange. We'll come back. We'll circle back, you know? So, I know everyone's like shrimping over him, but I actually think he's a bit young for me, personally, so I'm gonna put him in child no, personally. Just because he kind of looks like a child to me, that's all. This guy's a pass, in every sense of the word. Maybe I should make another category, like I'd rather die, or something. I'm gonna add a row below. For... Hell no. And... I will put him in there. I'd actually put this guy in Smash. He's one of the witnesses from the first game. Yes. No other comment. Hell no. No, I'll put him in pass, actually. Well, I'm gonna put her in hell no. This was Egbert's dad. I'm gonna put him in hell no. Pass? I think this is the ballerina from earlier, so that's pass. I don't know who this is, so maybe I should have like another category, like who the fuck is this? Add row below. Whoops. I didn't mean to make that one. This one. Who? Wake up gray. I put you in there. I can't remember who that is. She is the wife. She seems nice, but I'd pass. Not my type, but not a hell no. He's a hell no. Because he's very far from my type. This guy... I'm gonna put him in pass. I think child. Should I put him in smash or do I put him in smash? You can stay right there for now. This guy's a no. He's kind of weirds me out. Child. Hell no. He reminds me of someone IRL and not a good person, so I'm gonna put in hell no. That is a cat. I don't... What? No? Not a child, but a cat? But I'm gonna put them in that category anyways. Oh, Susato's dad's kinda... Susato's dad's kinda... Why not? This guy is... a pass. I'm kind of blocking it now, my bad. There we go. That's fine. I don't know who that is. I think this guy was one of the... What is it called? Jurors? He seemed alright. So... But... He seemed alright. I don't know much about him. Based off looks, though, I'd probably put him in Smash, but... Put him in Smash, why not? If he, if he takes me to dinner, if he treats me nice, maybe. I'm gonna put him in pass. This is, hell no, because she's sweet and everything. I also think she's kind of young for me. I'm gonna pass just because she doesn't give me like mother vibes like Giselle. He's kind of, I don't like him. He's kind of annoying. But he's alright, like appearance wise, I guess. And why not? This guy, I don't remember, so I'm gonna put him in pass. I think he was also a juror. I'm gonna put her in hell no. Not a fan of facial hair, so I might put him in pass. And then this is hell no. Should I revisit any of these? You're probably a hell no. No, you can stay in there. Who else is a hell no? You're probably also kind of a hell no to me. And you. Do I want to move you? No, they're married. I can't do that to them. Look at them. They're married. They're so cute. Okay, that's the tier list. Actually, well... I'm thinking if I should move him up or not. No, I think he's fine. I think he's fine. I think this is fine. Maybe... So that's what? That's... A lot of people passed in Hell Node. But... what can I say? I'm a bit picky. If you see any trends between with any of this, let me know. I don't know. Anyways, I'll send this in the Smash or Pass chat. That is chat's choice thing that has been locked, so people can view it if they wish after stream. But that is our tier list. Very quick and easy. If you have any questions, you can ask in Discord. But I think that's my list is pretty self-explanatory. But I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you guys so much for watching. We are going to... Let me see if anyone's on to raid out, maybe. Schedule 1 has been making its rounds, huh? There are a lot of people playing Schedule 1. And I know I make a lot of jokes about being like a drug dealer, but... it is a game that kind of low-key interests me, just because of the science of it, but... I don't know if I'll catch myself playing it. Let's raid out... Let me see. Let me see what people are up to. Oh, this looks fun. I don't know what this game is, but the graphics in it look amazing. So we're gonna raid out to Chef Taku playing Sleeping Dogs Definitive Edition, which I am not familiar with, but the graphics in it look amazing and it looks like fun. He just stole a car and ran someone over, which is my exact my kind of style, so I can fuck with that. We're gonna raid out to him. Raid Chef Taku. Just making sure I'm spelling things right. Here are raid messages if you guys wouldn't mind copying them and spamming them when we get over there. I'd really appreciate it. Next week, we will not be streaming Ace Attorney at the normal time, but we'll probably stream like Amori earlier in the day at like our usual 3 p.m. EST. Oh wait, no, I lied. I have an appointment then. Hee hee. Yeah, I have an appointment then. So no stream on Wednesday. We'll be streaming... I think we'll be streaming this Friday. Maybe. Did I put that in the schedule? I did. Okay, we're streaming this Friday at 3 p.m. because I owe you guys a 3 stream week. And then we're streaming Monday 3 p.m. And I'll figure out what's happening for the second stream next week, okay? But for now, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you to everyone who followed earlier, and thank you, Olo, for gifting subs as well, and Serenity for gifting bits. I really do appreciate it. Yeah, I think that's all I got to say. I'll see you guys in the next stream. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please copy the raid message. Don't make me go alone. I'll see you guys in the next stream. Bye bye. Bye bye bye.